Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. In this video, we'll explore an absolute gem, the 1976 Singapore 20 cents coin with no mint mark. A coin that holds more than just face value. It holds history, rarity, and a powerful story that makes it truly valuable in the world of numismatics. This small, silvery coin may not look extraordinary to the untrained eye, but to those who understand coins, it represents a golden opportunity. This 20 cents coin is part of Singapore's second coin series, which was released between 1967 and 1985. The coin carries with it the spirit of a young and ambitious Singapore, a nation that had only recently gained independence in 1965 and was rapidly growing into a powerhouse. The design on the 1976 20 cents coin is simply beautiful. On one side, it proudly showcases a beautiful floral motif featuring the bougainvillea, a flower often associated with vibrancy, growth, and resilience, a perfect symbol for the Singaporean spirit of the time. The other side bears the national emblem with Singapore's lion and tiger supporting a shield. It's a design that speaks of courage, strength, and unity. But why is this 1976 edition particularly special? Why is it valued so highly among collectors today? One of the major reasons is its lack of a mint mark, which indicates that it was minted in Singapore itself. Unlike some coins minted overseas, local minting for a growing new nation adds both historical and sentimental value. Fewer coins were made during that particular minting period, making it rarer today. Adding to its uniqueness, the 1976 20 cents coin was made from copper-nickel, a material blend that has managed to withstand the test of time. Coins that survive for nearly 50 years in good condition without heavy wear become extremely attractive to collectors. And because many of these coins went into everyday circulation, finding one today in near-mint condition is a real treasure hunt. Now, let's talk about the exciting part, its value. In the collector's market today, a circulated 1976 Singapore 20 cents coin with no mint mark can sell for around $500 to $1,000, depending on its condition. However, if you are lucky enough to find one in uncirculated or mint condition, you could be looking at values soaring up to $1,500 or even more. In auctions and private sales, collectors have paid handsome amounts for pristine examples. There have been recorded cases where collectors paid over $2,000 for coins graded at MS65 or higher by professional grading companies. That's an extraordinary return for a coin that originally held just 20 Singapore cents of face value. The key factor driving up the price is the condition of the coin. Coins with fewer scratches, no discoloration, and sharp, crisp features are far more desirable. So if you have a 1976 Singapore 20 cents coin tucked away somewhere, now is the time to check its condition carefully. But even if your coin shows signs of wear, don't worry. Every collector appreciates a coin with a story. Coins that have traveled through time, passed from hand to hand, still carry immense historical value. And demand for such coins is growing every year, especially as more collectors focus on Southeast Asian numismatics. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of Singapore's incredible journey, a symbol of its resilience and progress. That's what makes this coin not just valuable but truly meaningful. It's more than just metal, it's a piece of history, a piece of pride, and a smart investment for the future. In the next few years, experts believe the value of rare Singapore coins will only continue to rise. As younger collectors enter the hobby and search for meaningful coins from their region, pieces like the 1976 20 cents will become even more sought after. The current prices we see today might seem modest compared to the potential they could achieve in a booming collectibles market. So, if you own a 1976 Singapore 20 cents coin without a mint mark, consider yourself lucky. You are holding something truly valuable, a tangible connection to a nation's vibrant history and growth. And if you come across one at a flea market, antique shop, or in an old collection, don't hesitate. Grab it before someone else recognizes its hidden value. Also, remember to get your coin appraised by a professional or send it for grading if it looks exceptionally well preserved. A simple step like this can significantly increase its market value and authenticity when you decide to sell it later. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It's a way of preserving history, celebrating art, and investing in pieces that tell incredible stories. And the 1976 Singapore 20-cent coin is a shining example of this magical world. Every coin has a story, but few tell it as powerfully as this one. A story of national pride, progress, and timeless beauty. That's what makes the 1976 Singapore 20-cent coin an absolute must-have for any serious collector. Don't miss your chance to be part of this extraordinary journey. Hold onto your coin, treasure it, and watch as its story and value continues to grow with each passing year. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing numismatic stories, and comment below if you have a rare coin you'd like us to feature next. Next up, the 1971 Singapore 10-cent coin with no mint mark. This isn't just another old coin. It's a piece of history, a symbol of pride, and a hidden gem that every collector dreams of finding. The 1971 10-cent coin may seem simple at first glance, but when you truly understand its background, rarity, and significance, you realize how truly valuable it is. Singapore was still in the early stages of building itself into the thriving, world-class city it is today. And during this time, every piece of currency issued held deeper meaning and importance. This particular coin features a design that captures Singapore's growth and ambition. On the reverse side, you will find an elegant image of a pair of stalks of rice, a symbol of prosperity, growth, and nourishment, all things that Singapore stood for as a young nation. The obverse side features the impressive national emblem of Singapore, with the lion and tiger standing proudly on either side of the shield. One key factor that makes the 1971 Singapore 10-cent coin especially desirable is the absence of a mint mark. It was minted locally in Singapore itself, during a time when the country was asserting its independence and building its national identity. Coins from this period are not just metal, they are pieces of Singapore's incredible journey. Now, when we talk about its current value, you'll be excited to hear that even in circulated condition, this coin can fetch between $700 to $1,500 depending on how well it has been preserved. If you have a coin that is in uncirculated or near mint condition, its value can rise sharply to $2,000 or even more. Yes, that's right. Some rare examples that are graded highly by professional grading services have been sold for impressive prices. A top-grade specimen, say, graded MS65 or MS66, could command $3,000 to $3,500 in the right auction setting, especially as more collectors seek out Southeast Asian historical coins. Looking ahead into the future, the potential of this coin is very exciting. Experts predict that as Singapore continues to rise in global importance and as numismatic interest in Asian coins continues to grow, coins like the 1971 10 cents will only become rarer and more sought after. Its value could easily double or triple in the next 10 to 20 years. Imagine this. A small 10 cents coin today could be worth $4,000 or even $4,500 in pristine condition as the collector's market becomes more competitive. Every year, coins are lost, damaged, or discarded, making surviving examples even more rare and precious. The beauty of the 1971 10 cents coin is not just its potential for value growth, but the fact that it connects you directly to the early years of modern Singapore. When you hold this coin in your hand, you are holding a story of resilience, ambition, and success. Many collectors are already realizing that now is the time to secure these coins before prices climb higher. Finding a clean, shiny, well-preserved 1971 10 cents coin is becoming harder and harder each year. This only adds to its collectability and future value. Moreover, coins from small countries like Singapore often have lower mintages compared to bigger countries. This naturally limits supply, and as demand grows, prices inevitably rise. It's simple economics, and it works in favor of those who own these beautiful old coins. If you happen to own a 1971 Singapore 10 cents coin, consider it a wise investment. Treasure it, protect it, and maybe even think about getting it professionally graded if it's in top condition. Certification can significantly boost its market value when you decide to sell. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a passion, a way of preserving history, and a form of investment. And the 1971 Singapore 10 cents coin fits perfectly into all three of these categories. It's small but mighty, a hidden treasure that could surprise many in the years to come. The intricate design, the historical significance, the growing rarity, all these factors combine to make this coin incredibly desirable. It's a coin that whispers to you, telling the story of a nation's birth and relentless march toward excellence. And don't just take my word for it. Auction houses and collectors worldwide are starting to pay more and more attention to Singaporean coins. The 1971 10 cents coin is getting the recognition it truly deserves on the international stage. So if you see one at a coin fair, a flea market, or even hidden away in an old family collection, grab it. Clean it carefully, store it properly, and watch its value appreciate over time. There's no better feeling than watching something small and historical grow into something incredibly valuable. Always remember, coins are more than just currency. They are stories cast in metal. And the story of the 1971 Singapore 10 cents coin is one that deserves to be told, preserved, and celebrated for generations to come. Next up, the 1970 Singapore 5 cents coin with no mint mark. A true hidden gem that every collector should know about and keep a close eye on. At first glance, it might seem like just another small silver coin. But once you understand its history, rarity, and the powerful meaning it holds, you'll realize just how valuable this piece really is. This is not just a 5 cents coin, it's a symbol of a nation's early strength, pride, and future dreams. The 1970 Singapore 5 cents coin was minted during a critical time in Singapore's history. Having gained independence only a few years earlier, Singapore was carving its path as a resilient, innovative, and rapidly modernizing nation. Every coin minted during this era tells a story of hope, growth, and ambition. The beautiful design of the 5 cents coin features a stalk of rice grain, representing prosperity and growth, elements vital to Singapore's success. On the obverse side, we see the national emblem, the majestic lion and tiger supporting the shield, symbols of courage and strength. This particular coin has no mint mark, which means it was minted right in Singapore itself. Coins minted locally during these early years are considered highly desirable because they represent Singapore's independent spirit. Each coin was a badge of national pride, a message to the world that Singapore was here to stay and thrive. Now, let's talk about its current value. Today, the 1970 Singapore 5 cents coin, even in circulated condition, can sell for around $1,000 to $2,000. However, in uncirculated or mint condition, the value can shoot up dramatically to $2,500 or more. But here's the really exciting part. Some high-grade examples that have been professionally graded at MS65 or higher have been known to fetch prices of $5,000 to $8,000 in auctions and collector circles. That's a huge leap for such a small coin, and it's only expected to climb higher as more people recognize its rarity and importance. Interest in this coin is growing fast. More and more collectors are seeking out coins from Southeast Asia, especially from dynamic nations like Singapore. As a result, the demand for the 1975 cents coin has been increasing steadily over the last few years. In fact, coin dealers and collectors at trade shows and online marketplaces often note how quickly early Singapore coins get snapped up. It's not uncommon to find multiple buyers competing for a single well-preserved 1975 cents coin, especially one with sharp details and no heavy marks. Looking into the future, experts predict that coins like this one will continue to grow in value. As time passes and fewer good examples survive, scarcity will push prices even higher. It's very realistic to imagine a top-grade 1975 cents coin selling for $10,000 to $12,000 in the next 10 to 15 years. Because history becomes more valuable with time. And as younger generations of Singaporeans and global collectors start appreciating their heritage more deeply, coins from the early days of independence will become prized relics, sought after by museums, private collectors, and investors alike. Another key reason this coin is valuable is its durability. Made from copper nickel, The coin has withstood the test of time, but finding one in pristine condition is still rare. Many were used daily for transactions, leaving heavy signs of wear. A bright, clean, sharp 1975 cents coin today is like finding treasure. Holding such a coin means you are holding a piece of Singapore's resilience, determination, and visionary leadership. It's more than just metal, it's a living memory of a nation's journey from hardship to world-class success. This is why collectors around the world are racing to find and own these coins. And once they enter collections, they rarely come back onto the market. That's another reason why prices keep rising: limited supply, high demand. If you are lucky enough to have a 1970 Singapore 5 cents coin in your collection, consider yourself extremely fortunate. It's a wise move to store it properly, possibly get it graded by a professional service, and keep it for the long run. Every serious numismatist knows that small coins sometimes carry the greatest stories. And this coin, born from a young nation's dreams and perseverance, is an outstanding example of that truth. Imagine telling your children or grandchildren the story behind your tiny 5 cents coin, how it represents the willpower of a whole nation, how it survived decades to become a valuable collector's piece, and how it continues to appreciate in value every year. Now is the time to treasure it, to appreciate its significance, and to watch its value grow. In a world where history is becoming even more precious, the 1970 Singapore 5 cents coin stands tall as a shining beacon of the past, the present, and the future. Thank you for joining me today on this incredible journey into the story of one of Singapore's smallest, yet most meaningful treasures. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more numismatic adventures, and comment below if you own a rare coin or want me to feature another gem.